All right, guys, we are moving on to the second wheel here. So again, we're going from Plasti dip to powder coat. And I tell you, man, it's like night and day. Now, again, don't get me wrong. When I originally put these Plasti dips on there 5 years ago, it looked pretty doggone sweet. But, after that first year or whatnot, they started looking really rough. So again, I got these from Detroit Tire and Wheels. They shipped them out for me with the tire pressure sensor monitor, which we're gonna have to reprogram after I get all four wheels on. They mounted them, they balanced them, tire pressure sensor monitors, four all-season multi-directional tires with the rims, with the powder coat for exactly $1,000. So again, I cleaned up this wheel. Looks pretty doggone fantastic. Beautiful, beautiful. Like I said, it almost looks like chrome. It's so clean. So make sure when you clean them with a microfiber towel. And make sure that the towel is moist too, because you don't want any type of abrasion on those wheels. So all right, we got those all loose. Get my exercise in for the day. Now again, this jack came with the car. It's designed for this to fit on there. But who wants to keep moving it, putting it back on there, moving it? Just using a ratchet with an extension so I can get a little bit more torque without all that extra effort. Probably wonder why a car enthusiast doesn't have a really good jack. I got nothing. Cost, man. Let's just keep costs down. Use the stuff that it comes with, Here's tire lift in there. Get it off the ground a little bit. We don't know how much tread is on that new tire, so we're just gonna go up just a little bit more. That should be enough to clear the new tire. All right. Again, don't judge me. I'm always a safety person, man. So at the end of the other vehicle, went ahead and loosen these up. I don't know at what point YouTube stopped the video, but back at it again. Really looks sweet, man. Really sweet. Let's get these gloves on. Rest is kind of smoking this garage now. this bad baby off. Like I had mentioned in the last live, it's my first time ever working with these lug nuts that actually have the stem in them. It's a little bit different. Again, these tires, 2 years, still have treads, but it's cracking, man. Do not recommend these bad babies again. Prime wheel, I think they were just to grab something really quick before the season changed at the time. Not impressed. Nexen, I've had Nexen wheels before. Can't say I hadn't had a negative experience with them. Just like I thought. New tire has more tread on it. We got to go up a little bit higher. I don't know if we're lined up on the bolts or not. Yeah, we should be. So it's something that I don't like about these lug nuts with the stem. And my reason is, let's just say you're on a highway or something like that, man, and maybe you don't have your jack on properly. If you at least get the tire on and it falls from the jack, the stems will catch it. With this, if you don't have them all the way in, stems is not catching anything. You better hope your legs aren't and hands aren't under the bottom of the car, man. It's not gonna end well. So I get it. I mean, I've had to place stems before, and even though they only cost like $6, I didn't replace them at the time. It was too cold outside. I didn't have my own house. It can get pretty expensive if you have one of these car places put them on for you. You start adding up. All right, so you got them torqued like that. So now we're gonna let the wheel down, and then we're gonna torque it again, and then we'll clean this wheel up just like we did that wheel. Again, that was the old Plasti dip, lasted 5 years. No real complaints, but after that first year, it's a little disappointed on. Had to spend more time cleaning up the wheels than anything. It's pretty crazy. All right, so let's retorque the wheels a little bit more, and we're gonna go ahead and get them clean. All right, looks good. We'll check tire pressure after I get all 4 tires on. That's around the time I'll be able to go ahead and knock out the tire pressure sensor monitor. Let's go ahead and clean them up and see what they look like. All right, let's take a step back, look at it. I'm gonna do, again, this is not sponsored by anybody, but you got some jet black polish detail. Take that, maybe wipe your wheels down a little bit. I personally think these will look better with black lug nuts, but we're about switching those out another time. So remember what I said, if you guys are gonna polish your wheels, make sure you wash the wheels first. Make sure the wheels are clean. And make sure the microfiber towel that you're using is a little damp. That way you don't start scratching it or anything. So there we go. Detroit wheel and tire, OEM wheels, center cap came with it, tire pressure sensor monitor. We went from Plasti dip to powder coated. I think powder coated looks pretty good, if I may say so myself. So what do y'all think? Gonna go ahead and drop the other 2 tires on. Then we'll pull it outside. We'll take it for a spin to see if those Nexen wheels are 10 times better than the wheels that were already on there. Definitely need to clean this bad baby. So I'll be checking back with you guys within the next half hour. Thanks for tuning in.